Justin Herbert.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line. Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now a toss here, short side. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
It's hard to be frustrated when you throw for nearly 400 yards, but I know he wanted to break that barrier. I think he got the pain eased a little bit when they named him NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, when you get the award, you know you had the best week in the conference, you'll let it slide. But, hey, that number well within his range. You know he's got the arm to do it in this one. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook to about the 48-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 19 carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. The Panthers sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Flowers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Flowers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the athleticism on this spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the '85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today and It's not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. And he fires one that's intercepted. Nifty move. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. The quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go down. It's a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pick. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Flowers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Here's Herbert. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Panthers going to stay down there on a pickup of 25. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flowers.